Hey guys, I have something so special for you today, a total sneak peek at something that Alliance has been working on for a while because of you guys, the owners, the watchers, the followers. This is a customer-led feature that is gonna blow everyone's mind. We're talking the Alliance Paradigm 388 SP, the fifth wheel with a side patio. Okay, it's hot out there. I mean, like crazy hot and windy. So I'm gonna come inside and let's talk about that exterior. I'm gonna put all of the specs on the screen for you, like here and here, here. There you go. All of the information that you wanna know on length and tanks and all that good stuff. We'll put that right on the screen. But let's talk about the outside. Beautiful. The 2005 and the 2006 models have a beautiful standard paint job, and the design is like, love the front cap. So slick. And when you put that side patio on top of it, you're talking the talk of the RV park for sure. So, you know, we had the Alliance Valor and we absolutely loved our side patio. Now, by the time this comes out, I'm pretty sure we'll be in our new rig, and you can watch that video, ding ding, wherever, and find out what we ended up getting. But this one was in prototype when we were picking ours. So it didn't have all the things we wanted, but it has so much to offer. I think this is gonna be loved by so many people. So I know you're dying to see the inside of this side patio. So let me just take you around and show you how sweet it is. Let me just start off by doing a nice pan of the whole living area. This is what I always look for when I'm shooting a video and what I want you to see first. So front door, coffee bar, kitchen, residential fridge, just like all the Paradigms, residential stove, kitchen table that can go vertical or horizontal. And then here's what's unique. So here's your kitchen. It's an L-shaped kitchen, which is awesome. Lots of counter space. And then those views right out of the kitchen. Now listen, as someone who cooks all the time, I am in love with this view right from the kitchen. You can be doing your thing, doing your cooking, turn around. You could go in and out to your Blackstone or your grill. This is what I love the most about our Valor. And now that they have it in this level of a fifth wheel, it really does make me take pause. They have improved everything about a side patio by making it more convenient and stable. If you know my story, you'll know about the stableness. I love the structure of the side patio as well. And I'll take you out there in a minute. But just look at this. Gorgeous. The finishes, you know, everything about the Paradigms screams home, luxury. This is, to me, if you're thinking about full timing, I'm just telling you, this has everything you need. So let's walk through here and I'll show you some maybe cons about this. There's not that many, to be honest, but it just depends what you're looking for. So let's go into the living room. So here's what's great about this particular one. Now, you gave up a little openness by having the side patio, the way they had to structure the kitchen, but it also makes it really nice because it really feels like its own room. That's one thing about the toy hauler I did like. You had separate spaces. And there's pros and cons to being completely open, and then there's also pros and cons to having a dedicated space that feels cozy, that feels like home. And because this is such a nice little nook for your living area, it would be great to sit and chat, play cards, play games, watch TV as a family. It just has the space you need. And for us, as working nomads, we would probably put the desk in the back here, but that's totally depending on what you like. Maybe you could do a small desk and like a two-person seater instead of the three. So those are things you might be able to modify this to meet those needs if you're a working nomad. But check it out. I mean, so comfortable. I just can't get over the light in here. All of these windows
Everywhere you look, there's a window. At no point is there a dark spot. And that's why I really love the Paradigms for that reason. Some of the other models, and especially the toy haulers, you give up some of that light for structure and things that need to be kind of packed in there because you give up a little space for garages, or it's just not made to be this open with the windows. But these Paradigms, I'm just telling you, in this particular one, it is so light and bright in here.
One of the things I love about these Paradigms is that you are given even more room in your kitchen. There is a dedicated pantry, but you get this hidden storage, which will be so important when you go to store all your things in all the places. You're going to have even more room. Just check it out. Right behind the TV, you have all of this storage. Only thing it would be a bummer is if you were watching TV and someone opened this up on you, but you probably wouldn't do it for that long, so it's probably not that big a deal. But as someone who full times all the time, this kind of storage and the tall storage is essential. You just start looking for places to put brooms and vacuums, the tall stuff. And then of course this for your spices or cans or anything that you want to put in there, keeps it all secure. I'm telling you, that to me is a game changer on these Paradigms. Hey guys, I just want to break in real quick and give you an important message because we're having a heat wave this summer. It is hot everywhere. And it got me thinking, this is a great time to remind you about the Waggle pet temperature monitor to keep these guys safe when you're out and about doing the adventures and having the fun. You know what? Heat waves can cause power outages, and that is bad news for the temperature in your RV. And if you don't have a way of monitoring that, you'll be out and not even know that the things are getting dangerous back at the RV. The Waggle pet temperature monitor gives you that notification anytime it gets too hot or too cold, so you have time to get there or get help for your pet. It's that peace of mind that I literally could not RV without it. Now, the thing is, I also love is their new 4G mini camera. This thing, since I've been testing it, I just love it more and more, mainly because it can be used inside and outside of your RV. So if you are traveling, you can use it inside to monitor your pet while you're gone. But if you're storing your RV or at a place where you're kind of not sure about the safety of everything and you want to keep an eye on your stuff, you can mount this thing, point it towards your RV at any time there is movement that's going to let you know. So if storage, that's key. Now you have time to, you can flash a light at them, you can sound an alarm at them. It's pretty cool actually. But it is a great time to test that thing out. And you know, the other thing I love about it is that it has a long battery life. That camera can go almost up to 2 to 3 months without charging. And if you put it on their little solar panel that they have, it's continuous. It's never going to stop. I think that peace of mind for RVers who store their RVs, that is key. So here's the deal. We have a great deal for you, 70% off the pet temperature monitor. There is a monitoring fee and you can get packages on that, so pay attention, but it's like less than 50 cents a day. And if you want to bundle the pet temperature monitor with the mini camera, you're going to get another 15% off on the bundle. It is a great time to get that peace of mind so that you can get out there this summer and have great adventures without worrying about your pets and what's going on. Back to the video. Okay, I'm gonna go around and show you just how much storage this has. Check this out. Look at this, all over the place. Lots of potential here. Love the silverware drawer, all soft close. Cabinetry that locks in position, isn't gonna come open on you while you're moving. You got tons of space up here. Look at all of it. They really utilized every inch. Even on the couch, side tables, you got your storage. Love it. Now, don't stack it so much you go overweight. Know your numbers, but what an option of storage. Okay, and here's our kitchen under the sink, plenty of room there. But I wanted to bring your attention to this one, which I love. It's the vertical kind of like can storage area. Love it, love it, love it. And this over here has some, you know, parts and pieces, and this goes out to your side patio. But you still put some things there. And of course, right here too. Little shallow, but that's what you have to give up to have what you have out here on the patio. Let's go see it. Okay, it is so sunny and windy and crazy out here. I'm going to do my best, but I'll try to overlay better footage if it doesn't turn out that great. But the first thing I feel about the side patio is it's way more stable than the one on our Valor. And I think the new Valors are very similar to this. I'll have to double check on that. But for people who might be a little apt to take a little tumble, these railings, if I had children, I'd feel very, very comfortable with them out here. This is made for people to be on, play on, cook on, sit on. So I'm just saying there's a lot less give on this one as far as the structure goes. Love it. But this little pass through to the kitchen with the counter here, I love it. Very functional if you're going in and out and cooking. And with the built-in Blackstone grill or Greystone grill here, you have drawers down here and storage underneath. And then what happens, this whole thing goes into, let's see, I'm sure that there's a clip. Well, I know it goes in there. I'm just not sure how it goes in there, so I'll show you that in a minute. But that all goes inside. This folds down so that when you pull everything in, it is streamlined. It is so beautiful. I am just sort of in love with it. You know, another feature that I really like are these shades that come down. So when I first filmed, you could see the reflective shade is built into the back of the nighttime shade. So when you put that down, it's really gonna reflect the heat, which is essential, especially us going off grid so much and we don't like to use our ACs. This is gonna really reflect that sun. It would be similar to the reflectics that you have to put in your windows. With this, you don't have to put it in there, it's already built in. Okay guys, check out the bedroom. Lovely upgrades this year with the closet specifically for the washer dryer. Can you believe it? You don't have to stuff it in your closet anymore, it's separate. So lots of space. You could have both separate units. You don't have to have a combo here, or you could just use it for tons of storage. And you got the full length mirror, and then lots of room in the closet like everyone wants with drawers. Can you get me an amen on the drawers in the closet? And can I see how well they utilized all of this newness here for you? Washer dryers here. Then they didn't want to let this space back here go to waste. So they put in kind of a deep little nook. I can think of many things that will fit in there. Maybe things you don't get to all that often or are odd sized. And of course, with all of the lovely paradigms, you have the dresser with the shoe storage at the bottom and the secret compartment up top. Now the bathroom is right off the front, so you're going to be able to get to this sucker on travel days and not have to worry about using a public restroom when you got your own restroom. Really nice tall shower with a skylight for you tall people. Nice sink area, drawers, I love that they have lots of storage space in here. You just need to get you some organizational stuff to keep it all from falling out. And I think Matt would definitely approve of this prime pooping position. Lots of space in front of you. You could even put more shelves on the wall here for towels and any kind of storage on the wall. I could see shelves, I could towel holders, all kinds of stuff that could go up in here. Maybe even another cabinet. If you were like really handy, you could put a cabinet up there. And a little bit of storage goes deep in here. It's just lovely, guys. It's everything that you want in a luxury fifth wheel. I'm gonna real quickly take you through and show you some features on the 26 Paradigm that I'm kind of in love with. Ceiling fan, y'all. Where has this been all my life? Right in the living area. Keep that air flowing. I love it. All right, let's take a look at this pass-through storage. So a little bit of it is under the slide, but because they have this door that swings out to the left, it doesn't interfere, which is super smart. And check it out, guys. It is huge. Built-in water filtration, access valves and shutoff valves for all of the water. You got everything right here. Gray tank pulls, black tank pulls, slide outs on the outside. Can you get a hallelujah on that? Oh my gosh, guys, look how big this is. There is no way you won't have enough room for all your stuff with this complete pass-through. Put some of those sliding trays in here that go both ways, and oh my gosh, so convenient for all of your storage.